Get ready for another week. We gotta hustle. We gotta do it. You can make it, baby. Let's get started. Oh wait. Mad bitch alert. The bitches is all fake. Oh, okay. The bitches all mad because bitches they ain't paid. And that's on the motherfucking mob, bitch.
Sometimes at the start, you can feel all by yourself. But I have a partner, but I can't turn no one else. So don't isolate yourself when there's nobody around. I'll be there to think of them.
So Shay, what does your pussy sit in your pants like?
A fucking grapefruit is real fat and succulent. It vibrates a little bit when you touch it.
What a true love will be. Can't nobody break this bond. You're one-on-one. Just now we're having fun. Yeah.
Oh my God, wait, no. Not right now, spirit, not right now. Motherfucking pop out, make y'all know the fucking YouTube video. Well. On this lovely evening, we are joined with a little rain down here in Houston and a potential damn ghost. Spirit's following me, knocking shit off the wall. I just got here! I have missed you. Excuse the top. I've been running errands all day. I don't feel like getting super cute for this video, so. Girl, if you can't see, I don't know if you can see what this says right here. This says Shay Mob, y'all untouchable. Also, I know y'all see this Bobby Yarn that I'm serving and giving to the girls. Thank you so much to Allie Grace Hair. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below if y'all wanna go get y'all a This hair just gives me like business, girl. Like, you know, I done got in a lot of arguments with like drivers with this hair. This hair definitely brings out my road rage because I be ready to at a red light, girl. She just has a sway and a shine to her that's just so Barbie doll. Thank you so much, Allie Grace, for reaching out to work with me. I really do appreciate it. Make sure y'all go support them. They support me. I support them. I look good.
Well, it's time for a story time, babe.
As a matter of fact, since it's raining, let's get into the mood. Yeah. Just look at us, cozy and nosy. All right, sit back, relax. Tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriend that you'll call them back because we about to get into some things. This story time, I thought heavy about it. Thought about whether or not I would want to tell this one. By the end, if you stuck around, you'll know why I contemplated it. I want to give a hearty disclaimer. Bad have bad days too. No, I don't know if yours has gotten this bad. But I feel like the reason why I grow and, you know, we doing this thing is because I'm so transparent. And so with me being transparent, you know, let's just get into it. Hello. This is my updated most embarrassing moment. My first embarrassing moment with a dude. So as you all know, or as you all should know by now, I have recently up and moved to Houston. Okay, whoop-a, whoop-a, we're here. And y'all know me, I had my apartment in Georgia. And you know, I just couldn't see myself, like I was counting down the days like, oh my gosh, I'm finna go, I'm really finna be gone, like it's really finna be over. I gotta cut up. Y'all knew I was gonna cut up. My last week in Georgia ought to be a movie. Some of my greatest times came back through there. Some of the greatest nights that I had getting plundered and just utterly destroyed consensually. However, everything was good up until the last one. You see, the last few men, you know I was gonna slut them out. Did a little topping, I'm on 8 on, you know. Not with random people, you know, I'm the type of girl where I like to get me, you know, a handful. I was just rolling the dice. The last man that I linked up with before I left Georgia, he was a guy that I have linked up with maybe like 2-3 times prior. For security reasons, I'm gonna give him a name. I'm gonna name him Marcus. Oh, Marcus. I really don't want y'all to judge me. This is a humbling moment and I'm really thinking about if I'm gonna finish it. I don't remember how me and Marcus met because I've had a lot of men since I met him. I don't remember how I met Marcus. I do remember that I met him maybe on a dating site or some shit a while ago. The way I met Marcus is really not that important. It's same old, you know? I just remember after the first link up, he was bearable. He was cool. He was freaky. We got things done. He didn't waste my time. He came over. We smoked, you know, yada, yada, yada. We're going on, like, I've known him probably, like, I'll say a year and a half. If I had to describe, I have to describe Marcus for y'all before we get into this particular moment, because our diaspora, what made us really makes this moment even more embarrassing. You know, I had dudes that I just wanted to link up with that, you know, would take stress off me, you know, just have a good time here. That's really all of y'all. No shade. If a dude can make me laugh, I like him. He was goofy, like, he was just silly. He wasn't so serious. He was just cool. He was real comfortable with himself. He wasn't fine, but he was a cute, you know, chocolate boy. His body was so ham. I run into, like, boys with the best bodies. Like, these boys be having 6-pack, 8-pack. Like, they just be, like, little African kings. I remember one of our link ups, like, you know, he was, you know, mostly top. I really wasn't into topping as much back then. But I remember one time he gagged me. We 69 and he put that thing off in there. So, like, he was just an open-minded dude. He didn't judge, you know, he was just cool. I liked him. Our link ups were far in between because, like, we really didn't give a shit about each other. Like, but, like, whenever we did, you know, interact, it was like, all right, we might as well link up now. You know what I mean? He wasn't significant enough to think about every day, but if I did get, like, you know, then he'll cross my mind. Like, nothing really further than that with, like, a lot of dudes in my phone. So, our last link up, it's almost like he had just hit me up at the right time. He had texted me, said, yo. I'm like,
Yo.
What you doing?
I'm packing. I'm finna go to Houston.
You lying? What? Swear to God.
you know, I don't be giving my socials to the niggas, so they really don't be keeping up with me. Yeah, I'm finna move for real. So as soon as I say that, you know, buddy, he gotta come see you, boy. You know what I'm saying? He just gotta come see me before I leave. I mean, it's shame. He stayed in the country. So like, he was like a 30-minute drive and he ain't had no car, but he was the plug. So you know how that go. I went and picked him up. Tracy was actually over helping me pack up, and when he had hit me up. And so I was like, girl, you wanna ride me to go pick this boy up? Like, you know, I'm here with my sister. It's my last couple nights here in Georgia. Like, I'm finna move. Like, we might as well just cut up for the old times, because baby, the stuff that I done did here, baby, I gotta go out with a bang. It's just me. Of course, my sister Tracy, she down with get down. So bitch, we hop up in Juju. We riding down the highway. We going to pick him up, listening to trap music. I'm just like, oh my God, like, yeah. Picked up the boy. He was alright. He was chilling. We was all joking, laughing. You know, when me and my sister with a dude, it's all jokes. Like, we really finna key and laugh. Ain't nothing too serious. So we get back to my house and everybody's, you know, chilling. He pulls out his, you know, sack, roll up. Tracy, roll up. Me, roll up. You know, we vibing, everything innocent. And when I link up with a dude, it don't always just be like straight get to the point, you know? He was one of them dudes where like he had passed the stage of just being like that's all it is. You know, we can actually really have conversations with him, like deep conversations, intellectual conversations. Like, he's spiritual too. We talk about the ancestors, like all types of stuff. And I'm just really enjoying his company. And I'm not saying I wanted him to be the last dude I linked up with in Georgia, because by far, no, there was way better choices. But if he had to be the one, then I was like, you know what, I'm not, cause like, what's up? We finna rock and roll in a minute anyway. Now let me pause the story and give y'all a little background information, all right? So I have been moving, you're rushy, your mind is everywhere, you don't want to leave something, you want to make sure everything's okay. It was just so much going through my mind in the moving process. You know, my mind was everywhere. You know, when I decided to link up with him, it was almost like a break from packing. Like, I still had everything in boxes and stuff just sitting around when he came over, because I just needed a break, girl. He walked in, he was like, dang, you moving for real. I'm like, yeah. Pressure. Every time that we linked up, he would, if I told him that I wanted to have, you know, intercourse with him like that, he would definitely be down. That's how it is with like all these dudes. But I don't know, it's just like, sometimes I really do not be feeling like doing that. Like, some dudes really think that a link up, the only goal is to have, you know, sex. And a lot of times, yeah, but we can do other things, but my body is my body. Like, I can't just have you just run all up in there like, no. I got some good skin. This particular night was no different. I ain't had no energy to do all of that throwing back, riding and stuff, because, you know, when I get into it, I get into it and I do it well. But he wasn't really on that. I was really the one that was frisky. You know, when we got done smoking, Tracy, she had fell asleep. She just knocked herself out. So it was just me and him sitting on the couch talking, you know, then I looked at him, he looked at me, I said, And then I thought to myself, I said, you know what? It's gonna be the last few boys that I link up with. Let me do something for old time's sake. Instead of taking him to my room, I took him into my guest room, which by this point was completely empty. Everything was out of it. And I took him in the closet. Now let me tell y'all something about my guest room closet. Baby, that guest room, All of my friends got a story in there, baby. We done took so many dudes down in the closet. What? Oh, that closet floor got some memories. So when he walked in there, you know, he was like, oh shit, like, okay. And we walked in there, we sat down, you know, we was talking and one thing led to another. You know, now none of describe him. He was like fine, dark chocolate, nice abs, nice chest, dress, big juicy lips, nice little booty, had a little clean little cut on him, a cool little swagger. He talked, you know, real like, oh for real, like he just talked like, his laugh was so ugly, but that's what made him cute. I ate him out a lot. I looked all up in there. Proud about it. So, you know, we got right to it. You know, I'm not trying to beat around the bush. In the middle of us chilling, I was like, okay, I'm having too much fun because I really got to be out of here. So, you know, I leaned over there, you know, I pop it out. Hey, bud, haven't seen you in a minute. Whoa. Everything is fine. It's just like all the other times. It's real cool. The vibe is there. I'm looking up at him. It's something about when you, like, got it in your mouth and you look up at him, you're just like, boy, I'm really tearing this boy up. I got your bloodline in my mouth. Like, I'm, what? Of course he over-living for the throat because it's me. Like, what? I'm showing out. Giving him the business. The bee's knees. I don't like when I'm doing that with a dude. I don't like doing that too good at first because the way I'm set up, I'll make a dude wanna, they be getting all carried away when you like do it real good. I was just looking him all over like the black king he was. Like, that's all I knew to do, baby. And then he was like, shit, turn around. Now, I said that I didn't want to get buzzed down, but it's something about when they say it in a certain tone at the right time. It's just like, more rolls. You're slipping, you drop them. So just like a dummy, I turned around, you know, I'm like, I'm on my knees in the closet with my head on the wall, girl. Croaked over like a roach. I hadn't douched. I hadn't done nothing. Everything had slipped my mind. I was high as a kite. As he went to go, it didn't go in, like it went a little bit, but then like I pushed him back. That's when it snapped in me like, nah, I'm not even gonna play like that. Like, you're not gonna catch me out here slipping, baby. It's never that serious. I'm never into it that much. Of course, when you make that decision, a dude gonna always think like, oh, you scared, running, haha. No, I'm not trying to make a mess. I'm not a girl. I'm fishy. I'm not the fish. It's a process over here when you're trying to hit this. You better let me get my process done. It'll be a process for you. You'll have to process a lot. See, you know, when he do that, I look back, I'm like,
I don't think I want to do that. I'm like,
He's like, oh, okay. I was like, but you can, what, you want me to eat it? Shit, okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you right now here in the video. I don't know what the timestamp is, but let me tell you what pure honesty is. Something in my spirit said, when he was leaning his head down towards my ass. I didn't want to say nothing. Now, it wasn't necessarily that somebody knew and willingly went into a situation. It's more so like the unknown making itself prevalent at the worst time. He went to go lean down and instantly I was just like, wait. I didn't know what that wait was for. I didn't say nothing out loud. I said it in my head. Now looking back on it, that's something that every bad bitch has. Naturally, the bad in you is gonna do something to try to prevent you from being caught lacking, and it's up to you to catch it. I didn't catch it. He leaned his head down. Every other time when he leans his head down, I could just look away and put my head in a pillow or something because I know I'm gonna feel a tongue that's gonna wiggle its way through there and get really up into the insides and really look from the inside. Like, just, ooh, just. And so just like every other time, I looked away, I was closing my eyes, I was finna get ready for heaven. But I didn't feel anything. I looked back at him, he leaned up and he was staring at me with a blank face. I said, ooh. Y'all. I said, wait. He said, Shay, bruh, did you wash your ass? I want to let you know if you've never been in that position, just how much of a humbling situation. What do? I laughed. I fell out so hard. I know I was embarrassed. I fell out so hard. I couldn't do anything but laugh because it had really dawned on me. Did this nigga just... That's all I kept saying. Did you just ask? I tried to get an attitude with him, y'all. Like, he did something wrong. I would have whooped my ass. I'm not gonna lie. Thinking quick on my feet, all I could say to him was like, well, you did just try to put it in. Y'all, that didn't make it no better. That meant that there was some shit locked up in my ass. I think what had happened, because I'm not a shitty person. I took a shower, okay? I had prepared I was gonna go see a dude, so I know I prepared. I ain't have nothing to worry about, but it was him trying to go in. It was so tight. And that little bit, I guess I had a little something sitting on it. This is graphic. Well, it's an embarrassing story time. Saying regular content, read the title. Maybe when he had went, he kind of pulled a little, but it wasn't no, I don't know. I fell out laughing, but see, what makes it worse, he wasn't laughing. He was on his knees, and I was laying on my side looking up at him. He was just looking like, Shay, I'm for real. Boy, boy, what? Like, I was... Y'all, Shay. Oh, huh? After that awkward 3 minutes, he stood up and started putting his pants on. Y'all, I watched it go from this. You know what my silly stuff gonna ask him? Oh, you don't want to finish? He could do is shake his head, y'all. I was so embarrassed, y'all, like, it was his fault. He had no business running up in there. That's his fault. Oh my God. Because I really think had he not tried to put it in, I really do feel, I'm gonna stand on it in my defense. I really think had he not would have tried to do that, maybe. But I didn't do it. I'm gonna say that for the record. I know I didn't do that. So like, you just asking for trouble. I got up, put my pants back on. We walked out the closet, walked back into the living room. He was in front of me. He sat down on, he was going to go sit down on my couch, and I kept walking to the front door. He was like, what's going on? What you doing? Oh, you ain't want to chill? You just sniffed my ass and asked me, did I clean it? Do you think I want to sit and chill with you? That has never happened to me, sir. This is monumental. You gotta go. I don't give a fuck. I now know in an embarrassing moment, I would blame him. It was so, I didn't have an attitude, but it was more so, okay, let's go. I definitely will, I will find a way to be mad at him because that's exactly what I did by natural instinct. I was like, well, come on, like, let's go. Like he did something wrong to me. Yeah, all right. I walked him to that door. Every other time he would be about to leave, we would hug, we would kiss, he would grab my butt right at the door, like ritual. Every single time, like, damn, ooh, I'm saying it. It's the dude that's probably linked through with me. I did the same thing with him. It's the ritual for all of y'all, baby. It's for my personal fantasy. Every other time, that's what we would do, y'all. He waited till the door was pulled up to say bye. Right before it closed. All right, bye. Gone. I do know that was the last time that I'm going to see him. We have not spoken yet. We haven't talked about it. The next day, we didn't laugh about it. It truthfully, just unspoken. Until now. I want to say to you, young man, I think what happened would happen to just about anybody if they were in the predicament that I was. Mentally, I was overcome with a lot of things on my plate. I have been planning and, you know, ripping and running and, you know, just get a lot of things done. I'm not going to confirm that it was that he smelled. I'm not gonna do that. No. That was definitely a humbling experience. Sir, if you're out there, I had to get me before you did. That's just how it's gonna get. I'm gonna get me first. Yep, go ahead and laugh. It's okay. Y'all have embarrassing moments. You know, hopefully yours is not that embarrassing. It's crazy, I went and picked him up. I didn't take it. He didn't even have a ride. He just walked out. I went to go pick him up. He stood outside and called his Uber. Made him call his Uber from the parking lot because he... Well, that about wraps up this story time. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Put a little smile on your face. Child. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Keep on subscribing. We have crossed 250,000 subscribers, y'all. Y'all. 250,000. Oh my God. Make sure to tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your cousin about me. You know you live for all of these. Remember to love yourself and be yourself unapologetically, baby. And remember, if you carry yourself like royalty, these folks got to respect you, shawty. Until next time. Do shit every time. There's no time for you to just not. Just do it. One thing I want to say, I thank y'all so much to the support that y'all are showing on my Amazon wish list. The link to it is in the description box below. Make sure y'all can click on that. See what you want to, you know, see what you want to know. But y'all support in this move to Houston has been more than humbling, to say the least. Before I moved out here, I didn't know what to expect. But like the way that y'all are showing out and just wanting to be a part of this process, thank you so much. As of right now, so far so good. I'm having a good time out here in Texas. Y'all baby is happy. Now be blessed.